Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? It's a lovely Saturday afternoon here in Ireland and it's sunny. But I'm inside recording videos because yeah, that's what I love doing as well, not just walking in the sunshine. So I want to talk about a silly subject that I've been kind of thinking about lately, and it's how to get everything you want in life. It sounds like a massive subject as well. So how can you get love, career, money, happiness, health, like all in one? And obviously sometimes like some things are easily achievable, others are very complicated, but the same kind of rules affect all of these areas. And one of the things is we have different images in our head about what is possible, what's impossible. So basically, like, the first thing that can stop you from getting what you want is a firm trust belief that that is impossible. So if you're looking for love but you think like, oh, nobody's gonna love me, that idea is gonna make that goal pretty much impossible. If you think like, oh, I have a skill but who's gonna pay for it, there's a lot of images, a lot of firm beliefs that we have in us that stop us from getting things that we want in life, and most of them we're not aware of. And one of the reasons why we never notice these little voices in our heads is because we don't really even get on the road to trying something. Like, you would first need to actually try something out and try to get to your goal in order to see the resistance rising, because the resistance is not going to rise without you actually trying. So basically, if you're looking for love in life, like, there's a lot of things that you can check. And I've been working with a lot of clients, so I've been noticing a lot of different things that bother them on that way to look for the love of your life. The first one was, as I mentioned already, the image of who's gonna love me. That's coming from early childhood, actually, where our parents or the society or teachers or whatever, like those closest to us didn't love us enough. So we think that idea of love, of someone loving us infinitely, is not even possible. And you know what, that is really sad. It requires a lot of, therapies and personal work as well. The therapies are just the places where you come and you get the tools, but there's a lot of work that you have to do yourself. And in order to, get yourself to the point where you feel like you deserve that love. Then we have a lot of images, different kinds of images as well, is where people look for partners, rather not for love that much, but for reputation. I've seen a lot of that with men where, like, they think that they need to get someone, beside them to they think of other people more as, if I get someone really good looking or something, that proves my worth. So there might be like worth issues, but that's basically love as well. So actually there's going to be a lot of stuff maybe that's in your way for you to get where you really want to be. If we talk about it a bit more, if we get it into like categories, the first one will obviously be self-sabotage. So we can self-sabotage ourselves from getting the things that we want. The reasons behind them can be various, but usually is because we don't really believe that we're capable to get it. So, if we stop ourselves from even trying, we're going to be less hurt than, trying and failing, because somewhere in our head we believe that it is impossible. So we kind of are keeping ourselves from being hurt, and then we self-sabotage in order to, even remove that slight possibility of the world laughing at us, or, like, just whatever kind of feeling we had throughout the life where we felt like we didn't achieve something and we were like ridiculed for it, or just, like, whatever kind of feeling you had. It's a very personal thing, of course, and you would need to find out what that thing is and then work on it. The second one would be really high goals. And it's something that I noticed working with groups when I was a part of family constellation group that kind of really popped out. It's something that I wouldn't necessarily notice that much with my clients, but I realized that it's quite a lot of that around me. So what do I mean when I say unrealistic goals? I'm not saying that any goal is not achievable, but it might not be achievable in a year. So realistically, talking about stuff, like we can have an idea, okay, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, for example. And, like it might take longer than a year for your channel to get somewhere. It might take longer than 5 years. But how much can you commit to it? How much can you commit to it on a weekly, daily, monthly basis in order for it to grow and to work? And that's a tricky part, because you see, we talk about self-motivation. I don't like to talk about self-motivation. Loving something, it's okay, but it might not fuel you very well. If you wake up one day completely, full of energy to do something, and then the second day you wake up without any need to do anything or want to do anything, that can be very confusing, and you can't really count on the fact that you're going to wake up every day feeling completely in the mood to do things even that you like. So I don't like to talk about discipline as well. Discipline for me doesn't work. I'm just a person that when I try to discipline myself, I just rebel. So I'm even gonna rebel against the things that I would love, 100%. If I force myself to have discipline, it's not gonna work. Commitment for me is the real word. So if I commit to do something once a week, twice a week, 3 times a month, and like even if I'm not in the mood, I don't want to do it, if I'm in the crappiest mood, if I'm depressed, I will get up and I will do it. And that's the commitment, the small steps to success. But it has to be a personal decision. So a lot of people around me, actually, what they do is they have an idea, I want to have like a huge business. But look, a huge business wasn't born like in one day. It is something that someone has committed to for a longer period of time, and through everything that was happening. But there is a huge problem here. So the biggest problem in the commitment, discipline, or self-motivation is that we are not sure if our product is good enough. And that is going to be something that you're going to have to carry until you succeed, and possibly when you succeed as well. So work-wise, the biggest issue is, do we believe enough that our product is good enough? And are we ready to risk it? So, work-wise, career-wise, trusting in yourself is a huge one. In love as well, do I trust that I have what it takes to succeed? Sometimes I do. Like, even if you ask me, one day I'm going to tell you, yeah, absolutely. The second day I'm going to tell you, not that much. But I committed to do videos every week. Sometimes I don't. I miss a week or so. But I committed to do a video every week because I really enjoy it. And I love that, and I love working with people. And in a way, like this is working with people as well, because I'm out there and I'm talking about stuff that is really important to me. And hopefully someone takes something from it. If not, I'll still be here and dabbering around about this, because I committed to do that. I've been a YouTuber now for 2 years, and I've been steady. It's like, I don't feel like I, have a huge success out of the channel, but I don't feel like I don't have success at all. And also, it really helped me out to spread out my business, get more clients, work with people, get more knowledge from that, purchase a couple of more courses, and to really expand. And I think that's really important in life, expansion. And that's another one of the problems. When we feel we're not worthy enough, we close down, like literally like a shell, and we don't expand ourselves into the world. And where there's no expansion, there's no opportunities. So in whatever you're wanting, even health-wise, like let's talk about health as well. Health is a tricky one because we can and we can't influence it. It's like some things are absolutely non-touchable. Like we can't have control over a lot of aspects of our health, and then on the other hand we can have control over some of them. We can try to eat healthy, we can try to exercise, and even people that do that get ill. And that's something that we might not have the entire control over. It's the same we don't have over life and death. It's just what we have with the time that we get on this planet. So even with serious sicknesses and injuries and disabilities, we can try to find something that we can get out of that and try to find a motivation. But look, in a way, when you're seriously sick or there's something happening, in your life, in a way you need to commit to health and to life in the same way that you would do if you want to achieve something work-wise. And you never know, is it gonna work? You might fail in the end. Throughout their life, we're looking for security and we're looking for that safe haven and that moment when everything's gonna be safe and we're gonna be fine and everything's gonna be perfect. But unfortunately these things don't happen and will never happen because the universe and the world is not like that. The world, the universe, the nature, the energy constantly needs to circulate and it needs to expand and it needs to change. So the change is inevitable. Even if you have a couple of goals and you achieve them, you will need to find some other goals and some other things that you want to do because that's the nature of the universe. The life is like a river basically. So if you're swimming in it and constantly swimming and going with the flow, if you do that, you will be in the flow. But if you try to stop the river, if you try to stand in one place, yourself that's not possible because the current is going to be pushing you. And it's the same in life. Once you think, like I am now done, this is all it is, like I'm really happy at this place and I don't want to get anything, or you're absolutely unhappy but you decide not to move, there's going to be some stuff in life, events in life that are going to push you from that place. So it's better if you do it yourself. So how to get everything in life that you want? You need to commit to things that you want in life. You need to commit that much that you have to investigate what's in your way to reaching these things, how to remove them, and how to consciously commit to your goals in any way, every day or a week or a month. That's how you get things you want. No one said it's gonna be easy, but commitment has to be there, even if you're not 100% sure if it's gonna work. I don't think anyone is. We're talking about the super confident people that are 100% sure in their capabilities. You know what? It's all big BS. These people wake up as well doubting themselves and they just go through it. That's the difference of a person that's successful and a person that is not successful. Is like even when they doubt themselves, they continue on. It's a lesson that I dearly paid. I was one of them people that thought like I need to be in the perfect place to do stuff, or I need to be in the perfect place to look for a partner, or I need to constantly be in the perfect place to be a happy person. But you know what? I gave up on all that. It's not gonna happen. But I did commit to success, to love, and to happiness, and to health. And that's the best I can. Anyways guys, I hope you liked this. If you did, give me a like and tell me what you think about this video, and I hopefully didn't bore you with a long introduction. Hope you have a lovely week and giving you a kiss now. Bye! you.